I decided after seeing a video on somebody loading a golf cart on a trailer that I should probably do just a quick one to show you where you need to hook up and cinch down on a golf cart. The video that I saw, the guy had it hooked up super silly and definitely wasn't safe for long trips, especially anywhere bumpy. So really you just need two heavy-duty straps. You should be using the large ones, not the little skinny ones that are rated at like 500 pounds or something like that. So get these big thick ones. I'll put a link in the description to the size that you should be getting. And really you just need two. So this applies for pretty much any trailer setup. You can see I've got it on my aluminum trailer here. And what you want to do is drive up the ramp, and if you have a front bar right here, make sure your tires are evenly touching, and go ahead and give it a little bit of pedal, and then lock your parking brake down. That's pretty self-explanatory, and everyone's going to do that no matter what you're loading on, really. But the most important part is up here in the front. So you want to make sure you're pulling down on the unsprung weight of the vehicle. So this is the sprung weight, this is the unsprung weight, the axle. And the front axles make a great place to tie down on a TXT, but it'll be the same for many different golf carts, as long as you can get on the axle, something that is below the springs pretty much. And in this case, for a TXT, the best thing to do is lift up this plastic cover just a bit, and you can pass your hook through right here. And then if you look, there are a couple bolts right here on the bottom, and then above that is the steering rack boot. So you'll pass your strap kind of below or between those points till you get it right about here in the middle, and you'll get on that first rack bolt. It's going to be your stop. Now there's two different kinds of steering racks on these carts, but this method will work both ways. Then you want to pull down pretty dang hard here on the front. If you have D-rings, that's great. I have adjustable D-rings that run along the edges of the trailer, but I prefer to wrap underneath. Every trailer is going to be different, so I'm not going to focus on that too much. But you want to get this section up here very, very tight. This needs to be your main focus. So after that, the next thing you're going to want to do, whether you have an RXV, a TXT, any of those things, is strap down across the deck right here. This is your second most important. That's your first most important one. So this right here is going to be fine even on an RXV. The bodies are, there's a lot more plastic in them, but still it's going to put pressure on the A-frame of an RXV. With a TXT, this is all steel, so it's no big deal. But we're using the D-rings right here, and you want to get this pretty dang tight. The issue with only doing sprung weight straps is if you go over a big enough bump, the springs are going to sag or jounce, and you could actually unhook the straps. It is a thing. It actually happens all the time. Besides your main straps, really the rest is going to be up to you. Just, you know, use common sense. If you have a rear flip seat, go ahead and leave it in the seat position and then stick a strap on that. If you have a windshield, take it off or fold it down. If you have a short trip, just fold it down. If you have a long trip, go ahead and take it off. Really isn't hard. It's worth the 5 minutes that it takes. I've seen these things buckle and go all over the road. I guess I should go ahead and explain some things not to grab onto with a strap. So you want to avoid strapping onto any of the steering components. Your tie bar right here, anything that is actually used for steering. This is stationary. This is just fine. You could put one strap here, one strap there if you want to, but avoid the leaf springs as well. Obviously, front and rear. Don't put anything on the leaf springs. Don't put anything on the hangers there. Don't put anything on the step. Nothing here. This is not a good spot to hook. Nothing up there. Hopefully that helps you guys out. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. Thanks for watching.